is have a truck.
Barotrauma, the game about dying at the bottom of the ocean in many creative ways, with one of its main draws being the submarine editor and workshop. Some of the vessels people make in this game are meticulously crafted works of art, and some are interesting. So naturally, I scrolled through the workshop and downloaded all the dumbest shit I could possibly find. And now we're gonna play a hard mode campaign with each of them to see how far we can get without dying. A crew consisting of Captain Kix, Security Officer Kryn, Dr. Artie, and me, the welding gun repair guy, can only end well. Our first submarine was a Peter-built semi-truck that I upgraded by putting a coil gun on the bottom and filling the cabinets with only the bare essentials.
Hey, we need bullets, right? Oh wait, no, I put a bunch of
HMG? What?
I got a little carried away when I was upgrading it, okay?
Our first mission was to deliver medical supplies, during which we discovered that the truck was so goddamn fast we could just blow past enemies without having to worry about them. This meant that if we kept doing delivery missions, we could just avoid combat entirely, at least while we were at depth 1. But that's lame, so let's go fight crawlers.
There's a box in here that wasn't here before and it's telling me to either investigate or walk away. Do I investigate the box that appeared on our side?
Of fucking course, investigate the box.
As I open the lid, it slams back down.
Oh, it's like those useless boxes. I get it.
I can either listen closely or walk away.
Listen, of course.
You can hear something rustling from the inside. Forcefully remove the lid or walk away. It's giving me so many chances to walk away right now.
Get that shit open. Get it open right now.
Oh, I made a small alien friend. Awesome. Oh, what the fuck is that? Hey! Orange boy.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me get
It's Orange boy, guys. He's beautiful.
Is he actually? What? We have a pet now?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Off the nose. Ow! Fuck! It's a hammerhead. It's a hammerhead. I got it. I got it.
Thinking fast. Race ram pack.
Ow! Ow!
Oh,
Fuck! It's back! God damn it! I wasn't paying attention.
Is everyone okay? I've got morphine for everybody. I don't need to buy shit this time.
I have one.
I have organ damage and
like barely any.
I have lacerations.
Yeah, help the gays.
Help the diversity higher, please.
Same spot, directly below. Here they come. Yellow.
Oh, they're in! They're in! They're in! They're in!
Getting knocked down because of the fucking recoil. I don't know how to use a rifle.
In the trailer, I need help. Come on. It's fine. Oh, you guys are going up. You're going up. You're moving.
Slam it in, baby. Yeah.
Mauled to death, bled to death.
Did you see that? Yep, those bastards killed Orange Boy. Anyway, after that experience, it was clear that the truck had a few flaws. Sure, it was fast enough to avoid combat, but it was so thin that if anything actually did hit us, it went straight through. The guns that I put in there were way too big for our tiny bulimic arms, so we kept falling over every time we tried to shoot. And during the next mission, we discovered that it had no brakes.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
What are you doing?
Nevertheless, we were almost at depth 2. If we got there, the difficulty would increase substantially, but so would our paychecks. So time to transport some clowns, kill some more mud raptors, and deal with Kix performing some suboptimal driving.
Oh, shit. But, oh, God. We're gonna do it again.
Are you doing it on purpose?
We were now officially at depth 2. If you're playing the game normally, this is usually the part where you buy a more powerful submarine to deal with the increased amount of saltwater enemas you're about to experience. But we can't do that, so time to face the horrors of the deep with a semi-truck made out of wet napkins. Our next mission was to swim into a cave and take out a crawler's nest. After getting clapped by hammerheads, dealing with a spineling swarm, more hammerheads, a latcher, and barely avoiding crush death and falling to the bottom of the ocean twice, we finally managed to get close to the cave. Me and Kryn went out to go destroy the nest, but we severely underestimated the amount of ammo we needed to bring, so we couldn't kill the last few crawlers and got mauled to death. However, we did complete the mission, so Kix and Artie just needed to make it back to the outpost so we could continue. Well, I say Artie and Kix, but Artie had gone into severe opium withdrawal, collapsed, and died. And as you can imagine, having one person trying to both pilot and defend did not end well. The next sub was Fuck. The Submarine was a heap of shit. On top of being an incredibly stale joke, it was also just straight up broken. For one, all of the batteries were turned off by default. This is pretty easy to fix. However, no other sub in the entire game is like this, so we never noticed the batteries were off until the guns didn't work, the water didn't drain, and we fell to the bottom of the ocean. Which might have been a skill issue. But what's not a skill issue is this specific spot where oxygen ceases to exist, and the water not draining even when the batteries are on.
Not that it's any of your business, but fuck you and fuck off. And leave me to my lotions. Up the floor just cracked. I believe I might fall.
The Dug is a dugong, but shorter. This has some minor benefits like the top right blind spot being smaller, and it's easier to get to the systems. However, it has one massive flaw. Because it's so small and compact, if any part of it, including the airlock, fills with water, it instantly sinks. This all culminated in what we started to call the Dug signature move. Get hit, sink,
Oh, we're sinking.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
Oh
we are.
shit, there's a...
Oh shit.
Sinking is a mindset.
hit the bottom, kill the enemy from below, go back up, rinse and repeat. And while fighting some crawlers, we discovered another flaw.
Alright, no damage for me. I died,
What?
I guess.
No!
Oh, you got your...
I'm gonna die. Yeah.
There were not enough dive suits on the sub. Through a combination of drownings and crawler murder, it was all down to Artie armed only with a knife versus the last intruder. After almost dying before even sniffing depth 2, we pushed on. And at this point we started to lose it, because constantly having to repair a submarine that instantly folds the second it takes any damage whatsoever does actually become extremely annoying after a while. And we weren't even at depth 2 yet. Some of the mind-numbing activities included killing more crawlers, getting boarded by crawlers and sinking, again, Kryn injecting her cat with insulin, and getting our salad tossed by a Moloch for 10 minutes straight. Oh yeah, did I mention sinking because of crawlers again? After 42 minutes of agony, we finally made it to depth 2, and got a new mission type, which was great because we were so sick of doing the same shit over and over. This new mission was to take down a separatist vessel, which we never even got to see because we got a ballast infection, and you wouldn't believe me if I told you we got boarded by crawlers and died! Yippee! Despite appearances, this was actually the highest quality submarine on this list. The interior was highly detailed, the layout made sense, and it didn't sink from getting breathed on. And it was the most heavily armed sub we've used so far, with 2 pulse lasers, a coil gun, and a flat cannon. The only problem was that the minimum crew was 6, which was fine because I thought we could fill it out with bots. However, their feeble little melon brains were more or less completely incapable of navigating the sub by themselves, so working a little overtime was in order. After slamming through depth 1 with 0 issues, we made it to depth 2, and finally had something else to do. A submarine carrying a bunch of expensive shit suddenly lost contact with the outpost, so we were sent out to go find them. Turns out they got a husk infection and died, but they still had all that sweet raw material on board, so we needed to get in there and retrieve it.
I'll just
I'm
take that
hitting
box,
0.
sir.
Yeah, just take the box.
Now that we had the stuff, we just needed to make it to the next outpost. But something was different. Once we docked, the station looked empty, and we could hear the sound of a furious mud raptor orgy echoing through the halls. Oh, and if you're wondering where Kryn is, she got pulled into the depths of hell.
Fun paint. For a second, I don't... I got him.
Interact.
Mud raptor! You're going to... Ow! Ow!
Ow, you shot me anyway. Yay!
With that, it was time for yet another new mission, retrieving an alien artifact from this fleshy outpost thing. We've never done this mission before, so we were expecting to fight a horde of enemies and find the artifact laying on the ground somewhere. So Artie and I went out looking for a fight, while Kix kept an eye on the sub because the bots certainly weren't helping. But what actually ended up happening was me and Artie wandering around in weird fleshy vents and finding nothing, and then getting electrocuted 50 times. Eventually we did find this room that clearly had the artifact in it, but once again there was no enemies. Only these buttons that were some kind of puzzle to open the door. After pressing them at random and getting nowhere for a few minutes, I remembered that we had a Linux using
Dickhead.
back at the sub, so I swapped out with Kix and let him deal with it.
Oh shit. Is this it?
Should be a glowy headache inducing thing.
I got it!
Oh shit!
After getting Kix a new pair of pants and heading back to the outpost, we started to notice some adverse effects of having this thing near us.
You just became invisible.
I'm gonna smoke.
No, you like faded out of reality. Okay, that's really fucking weird. I think I'm having...
He's right there.
Something's on fire in the There's a gigantic fire in the fucking lounge.
That is insane.
Wait,
Hold on, do you
is there not
see
fire?
that?
There is nothing in there, dude.
I'm coming with the
It's
fire.
just the
I'm coming with the fire
lounge.
extinguisher just in case to see. There's no fire!
Now that we've dealt with all that, it was clear this sub was our absolute best chance at reaching depth 3, which we were only one mission away from. Said mission was just a simple point A to point B transport mission. But then, on the precipice of success, we suffered a catastrophic skill issue. When we started getting attacked by hammerheads, me and Artie had a miscommunication that caused neither of us to go to the guns to defend the roof. The hammerheads hit us and we started sinking. And it just so happened that we were right over a pit that led all the way down to crush depth. And once we were down there, it was over. No matter how much we kept fixing the hole, the water pressure kept re-breaking everything we did. Our best chance was trapped at the bottom of the ocean and squandered. The big iron was the Dug, but somehow even worse. If the penis sub had washed away all of our Dug-induced trauma, this heap of shit brought it all rushing back. Granted, the armor was better, but the wiring and vertical layout was dog shit. Not only were there about 5 million junction boxes, they were also spaced out between floors for some godforsaken reason. So while you're fixing one group, the other group goes down, and then the pump goes down, and then the reactor goes down, and then the console breaks down, and I guess you're staying at the bottom of the ocean for another 10 minutes. Holy shit! Fuck this thing! Oh yeah, there was also this BT submarine that didn't even work, and the duo gong died instantly when Mud Raptors got in. The next submarine we got was befitting of everybody's mood. The Douche-Long was a dugong, but flaccid, which surprisingly didn't really change how it played, except for the top right blind spot being larger, so after a few missions we started getting the hang of it. And while picking our path forward, I was given a choice. Go the long way and reach depth 2 guaranteed, but drag out the misery even longer, or cross no man's land and try to reach depth 2 without resupplying. The choice was obvious. We barely managed to make it through with only one box of ammo remaining, which was fine because we could just buy more at the outpost. Until it wasn't, because we searched up and down for the dude selling the ammo, and we couldn't find him anywhere. But then we realized the only guy selling ammo in the entire facility had bugged outside the window and drowned. Now it was just us and one box of ammo versus a depth 2 hammerhead. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. We were so fucking sick of this game, and nobody wanted to play another sub with sinking issues. Nevertheless, we tried to grind it out for a few missions and try to reach depth 2, but we just couldn't. We all wanted out really badly, and as a result, Artie came up with something truly ingenious. We were currently aligned with the Europa Coalition, so we docked at the nearest separatist outpost.
And we ran out of power. We're 50 meters, and we're sinking.
I'm actually so mad.
I said, we docked at the nearest separatist outpost and bought as many weapons as possible.